In this session, we're still busy with data's maintenance, and we're now looking at reps. So if we click on the down arrow under normal reps, you will see there's one default rep here. So before we can actually make a rep selection for a specific data, in other words, we allocate a rep to the data, we must go to module parameters and create our list of reps. So I'm going to close the maintenance screen, and I'm going to say utilities setup module parameters, and I'm going to go across to the general tab, and I'm going to click on sales representatives, and I'm going to click on setup. We always give you a default rep, so I always suggest the first one you edit, thereafter you add. So my first rep name is going to be, I type in the name of the rep. Now you have to specify, will the rep get commission based on the sales or on the profit? Then you specify a target. If your rep receives commission on everything he or she sells, then you cannot leave this at 0. You actually have to make it 1 rand or 1 cent. And then you specify the rate. So we fill in our rep targets, and you type in your percentages. And then you can click on accept. So if we add another rep here, I'm going to type in the rep number is 2. I type in the person, specify whether it's sales or profit, specify the rate, and you fill in the different percentages and the amounts here. Once you've filled in all the information, you can click on accept. If we look at our rep screen, we can use the filter option, we can change the visible fields, we can search, we can export this detail, we can add, we can edit, you can even delete a rep. You can preview your list of reps with their targets and their commissions. If you can preview, you can design, or you can send it directly to the printer. Once we have added our rep, we can close our module parameter screen, and we can go back to data's maintenance. We select our specific data and then click on the down arrow, and here you will now have your list of reps. And that concludes the setup of reps. I will explain how to select reps when we get to sales in a later session.